got along, they probably got me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear.
That's crazy, dude. However you found that song is awesome. I don't know who put that together, but they're a genius.
I was just straight up on TikTok, dude. I think someone was dancing to it, and yeah, immediately had to find out what it was because that's just such an iconic, sound.
Oh yeah, bro. Super Smash Bros was the shit back in the day. Still is. I have my GameCube back there, still with Melee ready to go.
It's welcome to the pod. We're 4 episodes in now.
Episode 4. Hopefully we'll be back together in person sooner than later so we can get the audio and video and everything on the same level, but this is what we're working with. We got a name finally. We are the Tube Station Podcast. Welcome to the Tube Station. Welcome to the Tube. Welcome to the station.
You're tubing. If you're listening to this, you are tubing.
If you're watching, you're tubing.
Well, should we call them tubers? Anyone who's listening? Or should we just say, like, if you're listening, you are pulling a tube?
Yeah, you could say, yeah, our listeners are pulling tubes or they are tubes.
Yeah, and we're pulling them.
Yeah.
We're pulling tubes. We're pulling tubes.
And yes, we'll figure that out another time.
But yeah, today we have a specific idea for what this episode's going to be about. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. We're hitting on nostalgia, and it all came when we heard that remix, and all of a sudden it changed my day. It changed my day, changed my week. I'll say that. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, dude, when you sent it to me, like at first I read it, I was like, what? Like Super Smash Bros. Mad City, like obviously when you hear the Super Smash Bros. Theme, you like know it, but right at that moment I couldn't really think how it went. So I went to listen to it. And then like before that I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to wait until I get my car and I can get some bass and the full effect, cuz every song sounds better with headphones on or in a car. And that's facts. And so I got in the car and I was on my way to work and I played that shit. Dude, I just played it over and over because that first drop, like, it's so unexpected.
It hits you like a truck. That first drop just hits you like a truck.
It's amazing.
Yeah, nostalgia. You made a good analogy earlier. We were talking about nostalgia. We were talking about the game plan for this episode, how we wanted to roll. And you made the perfect analogy.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know how I came up with it. I was just thinking, but nostalgia and PTSD are like straight polar opposites. So like when you have PTSD, say it's from like war or something that happened like when you were a kid, like some sort of abuse or whatever. You can have like everyday triggers, everyday like events, whatever it is, or if you see something like somewhat traumatic, it can flash you back to that moment, thus post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, the dead opposite of that would be nostalgia, being you see or hear or smell or whatever something, and it's trippy when it happens, but you'll hear a song or whatever it is, and just instantly, like you're back 10, 15 years ago, whenever it is, and you have like a specific memory about that moment, that song or that smell or whatever it is. Like it's trippy shit, but nostalgia is pretty much just really good PTSD. So it's like it's like a flashback to an awesome, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be awesome, but like just like a good like a good time that you kind of wish you were back at, I guess.
I mean, we haven't looked up the official definition, but I'm pretty sure nostalgia has to be associated with a good memory.
Yeah.
Like it takes you back to something that's good or positive.
Yeah, because you're like
that.
So, you're kind of longing for it.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I thought that was perfect. It's a trigger too, just like PTSD. It's a trigger. It literally triggers something. Your brain goes into a different.
It's just like
whatever it is.
It
mode.
picks up like some weird fucking memory in the back of your head, and you're just like there. It's weird.
But yeah, so I thought that was that was perfect in describing what nostalgia is. But I mean, me personally, I don't know. I think we've been blessed personally. Growing up, we've had a lot of good times and not so much bad. So like, I love nostalgia. Like I love getting that feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it happens a lot with songs for me. Probably most.
Oh yeah.
Like you'll hear a song, and it'll just like you'll instantly think about like one specific moment, and it can be like some random ass moment that's like completely insignificant, but for whatever reason when you hear it,
thought of.
Yeah, the only time you would ever think of it is when you hear that song, and it's just weird.
Yeah. It could be a moment. It takes you back to a time where like you haven't thought of that time since it actually was. You were in that
like
moment.
To this day, when I hear
years have gone by.
To this day, when I hear, I see that Popeyes cup. I'm a little jealous here. To this day, when I hear "Take Care" by Drake, I think about this chick that I was like fucking around with, and I think it was 7th grade. It was either 6th or 7th grade, and obviously, like, nothing serious because we were in middle school and shit. But for whatever reason, like, every time I hear that song, I think of her, and it's weird. It's really weird.
It's for me. I think it's you either go back to a specific moment, or it takes you to a place or a person. Like the person.
Yeah.
That's when it's fucked when it's a person.
Well, yeah, there's like a lot of songs that remind me of snowboarding too. It seems like snowboarding really? And like specific. I don't know though, because like there's only a few that I can like think of off the top of my head that are just like instant nostalgia. But other ones like you don't really even know until you hear them.
No, yeah.
But exactly. But yeah, there's a handful of songs that that just like remind me of snowboarding, like when I first started in like middle school and early high school and stuff.
Kind of messed up. Like I'll just go on tell a little story. But you know the song "Cheerleader"? Do you remember that song?
By who?
Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Like that song. That was back when I was like going to Hawaii every summer for like a month, and their radio stations are god awful. Like if you think typical radio stations are bad, they play probably 4 to 5 songs on loop.
Just over and
that one
over.
Summer, it was "Cheerleader," and I had never like hated the song so much. So like when I hear the song now, it puts me in that car.
I haven't heard that song in a long time. Actually, I fucking forgot about that. That's funny.
But like when you mentioned like, you know, only certain songs you could think of off the top of your head that give you nostalgia. Like it was a good summer. It's just the song kind of had a bad connotation with why it's in my head. But that was what came to mind for me was "Cheerleader." That song was insane.
Yeah, it's weird because it's just like random ass songs and random ass moments or like time periods where it happens.
Well, what's funny is for us, like we grew up, you know, liking video games. We still like video games. So like, you know, theme songs aren't songs, obviously, technically, but they're like their own kind of genre of music. It's like, it's very specific.
Yeah, because it's not music that you would ever like listen to.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure you couldn't find any of these theme songs on Spotify or Apple right now.
I bet you could.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's fucking weird people out there. I guarantee you that there's people who sit there and fucking... They're sitting there on the bus on their way to work, and they have their headphones in, and this is what you hear.
They're listening to those
this is what you hear. It's 6:30 Wednesday morning, on the bus. Dude
The
has
public transit.
Skull Candy headphones on that he got at TJ Maxx in the checkout line. And this is what you might hear. That's the type of shit creeps fucking weird people will be listening to. But
That shit reminds me of
that shit's amazing, dude.
It reminds me of, have you seen the TikTok trend where it's like, fellas, let's confuse the girls? And like, they will play some shit like that, or like, you know, whatever it is. But like, that would be the perfect TikTok. Like, fellas, let's confuse the girls, and you just play that. Because I guarantee if there's a girl listening to this right now, she does not know what that is.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if I know a single female.
The only way they would is if like they were sitting there while their boyfriend was playing it.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee no one knows what that theme song is.
But you hear that shit, and like, at least I just like instantly think of like sitting
where
in
does
my.
that take you back?
That's like, okay.
Exact moment.
All right, I'm in my parents' basement. It's like probably 11:30 midnight on a Friday night, and my mom like when I was in high school, but like probably like sophomore, junior, my mom would like always yell, like when she was going, not yell, but like kind of yell down the steps and say for me to go to bed, and I'd be like, all right, I'm coming up soon, because like for whatever reason she didn't want me like playing Xbox all night, and I always would end up playing most of the night, but that's besides the point. So where it takes me back is I'd be like, around 11:30 midnight, my mom, dad are asleep, shut off all the lights in the basement, have a little bag of pretzels, can of soda, got my fucking Turtle Beach headphones on.
Massive
headset, fucking wires everywhere, plugged into the Xbox 360. And I'm just like sitting there with my 4 boys all on their Xboxes, just in the lobby ready to fuck shit up.
Who was it? Bach?
Yeah, it would be like B Street, Sickles, and like I don't even know who the fourth would have been. We would play with Dooch a lot. Like Black Ops 2 would be like me, Sickles, B Street, and Alec Miller. I don't know if you know Alec Miller. Or Matt Dooch, and we'd play like League Player Zombies, and we'd just kill it. But yeah, dude, Zombies, both Black Ops 1 and 2 were fucking awesome, and I actually still play them every now and then when I'm in my nostalgic moods.
For me, like the first video game that I was like addicted to was Halo 3, and like that's why it's so funny when like, you know, you see viral videos of like kids. There's like 20 boys in the boys' bathroom.
I was gonna
and,
say
like,
in the
one
shower.
Of them starts off, yeah, and like one of them starts it off, and it sounds so clean. It sounds like, for anyone if you don't know what the Halo 3 theme song is, like.
Dude, the video of that kid in the shower, just standing there, dude, just belting this out, and the echo, the ambiance in that room is just perfect. And this kid is just singing his long, dude. The kid had some pipes on him too. He needs to be fucking signed by Atlantic or some shit.
But for me, like, at least when I first started loving video games, it was probably like 5th, 6th grade, maybe even into 7th, but definitely 6th. And I was living in Hawaii, and me and my friend Jarrett, we'd always go to his house. I didn't have a game console. But anyways, during the day, we'd either be at the beach, and if we weren't, we were in his house, and we were playing video games. But the rule was, his parents said for every hour we spend not playing video games, we could then play video games. So, like, during the day, we'd, like, go outside, and we'd shoot for, like, 2 hours, and we'd be like, Jesus Christ, this is boring. And then, like, we'd go inside, we'd be like, all right, we got 2 hours to game. But the best is obviously at night, It's like 10 p.m.
That's
And they're
the
like, all right,
best.
we're going to bed. And we're just like, oh, we're gaming until 6. Same as you. Shut out the lights. We put the pillows on the ground, like the couch pillows on the ground, and we just like lay back. We'd have our bag of pretzels, same exact thing, our can of soda, and then that song would just come on, and we'd be like, all right, we're about to go into an alien space and conquer these missions. And I think it's just a boy thing, honestly, where
It definitely
you fall in love
is.
with like those times with the boys. And again, I'll bring TikTok back into it. Like, there's so many viral ones now where people are like, you know, at one point you said, all right, I'm getting off to the boys for the last time. Like, you never gamed with them the same after that. It's true. Like, gaming was such like a big part of our childhood, adolescent childhood, you know, a little older.
For sure. Yeah, dude. I mean, I used to come home from school every day and I'd hop on my Xbox. Every day.
And what, zombies? Was zombies always the go-to for you?
Zombie. I don't know. Zombies is like more of a late night thing. I feel like zombies isn't fun if you're playing during the day, because you got to be a little fucking sketch. Because like low key, when you're playing zombies, like you're like every couple minutes, you're kind of just like making sure nothing's behind you or some shit.
You have to get into a zone, a literal zone, when you're playing zombies.
The shit's scary, dude. Like, you'll be playing and you'll just turn around and there's one in your face, like, fucking screaming and shit, and you got a dip and you're getting smacked from every angle. You're out of ammo.
You're out of ammo. You're just knifing.
Yeah, you're just knifing, but it's fucking level 12, like, so you got to knife like 7 times, dude. You got like a whole train following you.
I always hated when the dogs like came after you. I was like, fuck, these things are fast and they're dirty. But
the dogs are nice because that's it's max ammo at the end of every dog round.
True.
So it's well worth it.
But in the moment, it seems like you've gone through so much, and then you're like, fuck, some dogs. But yeah, I mean, we'll talk about Super Smash Bros. If you want. I love that game, and that remix we played earlier. I sent it to Kyle. He said the same thing. He loved it. He was like, dude, like Super Smash Bros. He actually went through the characters. He's like, bro, Kirby, Meta Knight, those are my dogs. And I just started like thinking about the characters that you always had like one or two that you really rocked.
Who's your go-to?
You used a bunch, but like I don't know why I love Lucario.
Oh,
he was like the green. He was
so you're talking like, Brawl.
Yeah, Brawl.
See, I played Melee, dude. I never had Brawl. Like, I'd play Brawl at friends' houses and stuff, but I only had Melee, and I still have Melee.
What's the difference?
Less characters, less maps. It's just like, it's not even the OG, because I'm pretty sure they had it for Nintendo 64. But it's like the first legit good one. But Pikachu's my shit, like, dude. Pikachu all day.
It was the first like version of like a Fortnite almost, where you like go into a local lobby, and it was like a free for all. Like,
yeah, but there was never online, was there?
No. I'm saying like the idea of a game, like games before Brawl for me, where like you were playing like some map and you were doing a mission or a quest or something. Like where it was like player v player.
Just like a free for all.
I played Brawl before I played like any type of Call of Duty or more.
Plus, it's laid out like a Nintendo game, so it's like like it's not 3D.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know. That's just me. I played Brawl before like any Modern Warfare or Call of Duty.
Yeah, I had a Wii. I had a GameCube, then a Wii, then an Xbox.
Dude, a GameCube. I would play like Tony Hawk.
I still have my GameCube.
Or no, there was some dirty snowboarding game on the GameCube that I fucked with hard.
There was a couple awesome Shaun White games, honestly.
That was definitely what it was.
Dude, I can't even remember what it's called. It's like NBA Street Volume 3. I was telling you about it, dude. It's like 3-on-3 street ball. It has like everybody from like it has NBA legends, yeah. So it has like Spud Webb, Larry Bird, fucking Dennis Rodman, like literally like every range of people, like up until pretty much like LeBron. I think because I think it came out like 2005 ish, six. Um, but so you can just like create your own 3-on-3 team with like Shaq, LeBron, and Kareem, and go against Mario, Luigi, and Peach, who are surprisingly fucking insane
30.
at basketball, dude. They're super short, so they're like half the size of all the NBA players, like literally half the size, probably like 3 feet in real life. But they have probably 12-foot verticals, and their handles are absolutely filthy.
Their handles, they're crossing up Braun left and right.
Oh yeah, dude, you'll catch Peach doing like a 360 barrel roll while she's still dribbling, and then
Yeah.
throw it up to Luigi for the alley-oop.
Could you like fuck each other up in that game too? Because NFL Street, I played NFL
I was gonna say like
Street. I don't think I
NFL
played
Blitz,
NBA.
yeah, NFL Street.
Like NFL
You
Street,
could like
like you
jump
could
on them, like
body
throw
someone.
elbow and shit after the plays.
You could body someone against like a brick wall and like to like make them fumble, like if they're running along the side, because it was always in like an alley or something. Like you were playing games in an alley, or you could do 6 hurdles or something.
Yeah,
Or no, you could run up the wall.
Yeah, I don't think there's any crazy shit like that. There's just like it's pretty much NBA Jam, honestly. Like if you remember that game for your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing pretty much. So you just like jump really high. It's super easy to steal, and like every
Wait, what was your
10 seconds your
what was your
teammate
what was
jumps up
your
for an
Super
alley-oop.
Smash Bros. Melee? What were your go-to characters?
Pikachu every time.
Pikachu every time.
Every time.
Fuck. I'm trying to think. I think Pikachu's in Brawl. Dude, Brawl.
Oh,
but
he
you
is.
had played Brawl.
Everyone
before,
in
right?
Melee is in Brawl.
Yeah, like, dude, there's like 40 characters in Brawl that you could do.
Well, I played the
universe.
Nintendo Switch version not that long ago, and there's even more characters. It's pretty legit.
I might have to cop.
Yeah, I thought about it, but Switches are expensive.
Yeah.
And the games just are kind of shit.
Yeah, dude, there's like some songs I'd love being taken back to those places. You know, like that time in your basement when you're gaming with the boys. That was, you had no worries, no stress.
Just the simple times.
Literally, it was, if you think about it, it might be the happiest we've ever been in our lives. In terms of just pure dopamine, straight to the bloodstream. When you're just hopping on with the boys.
Yeah, I mean, no worries at all.
No.
Just like homework and getting ass.
Yeah, you always like, I don't know about you, but I take the headset off for Snapchat. Or wait, no, we didn't even have Snapchat back then. We couldn't even, what am I talking about?
I did it in middle school. And like
Snapchat?
I still do it, yeah. You didn't have Snapchat in middle school? Yes, you did, bro.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't think.
Yes, 100%. Videos weren't even on Snapchat.
No.
It was only photos. And they were all 3 seconds.
Wasn't there. Yeah, replay wasn't there.
But there was Snap Save.
Videos. Oh, yeah.
Snap Save was sketchy shit.
Snap Save was honestly illegal.
It was very illegal because we'd be fucking greasing around when we're in 7th grade trying to get nudes from chicks. And then you open them on Snap Save and they don't even know you opened it yet.
It defeats the whole purpose of Snapchat. Like the whole like idea of Snapchat.
Yeah, they just went around it. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, well, what if it didn't disappear? And you're like,
an email or a text message.
Yeah, you're like, so just taking a picture and giving it to someone. Okay. But, yeah, I don't know. Never had that. But back to songs. I mean, I don't know any songs that are coming to mind right now? I just think it's crazy the idea that a song can be nostalgic. Yeah, this kind of goes back to us just talking about nostalgia in general. It could definitely connect to Deja Vu. Like, how does this shit work, bro? Like, it's just imprinted in the back of our minds, and we're just waiting for it to be grabbed.
Yeah,
Like
it is
sword,
similar to
you know?
Deja Vu, except Deja Vu, you just have no fucking, like, you have no clue what's going on when it happens. You just stand there for a second and look around, you're like, I've been here.
Fuck.
I've done this
There's
before.
a vine. One of my favorite vines ever is like the caption is just Deja Vu, and there's just this black dude. He's just like, he's like, yo, can I get a? This shit happened before.
Yeah. That's literally exactly what it is. Like, you'll be just doing something, like, you'll go to grab your phone, you just stop, and you're like, oh, fuck. This happened.
You're like, how the fuck? I mean, now I'm just so like consciously aware of when Deja Vu happens that I don't even think about how crazy it is. I just instantly am just like, the fuck, man? Like, how? Like,
You just get frustrated
how does
immediately.
this work? Yeah, I'm just like, there's no way I was here before.
Yeah.
No way.
No chance I already lived this life. I have no clue what's going to happen next.
But
But yeah, those were the good times back in the day. No worries.
no worries. Definitely not.
Bro, honestly, one of the best things about being young were field trip days.
Oh, dude. Field trips? I mean, let's just think about the idea of field trips. Why? Can we just ask why?
You don't learn
Why?
at all.
What was the educational purpose of field trips? I'm starting to believe that they were just purely to give the kids a break.
And I'm cool with that. But
Because, I mean, where
I mean,
did you go?
I'm trying to think. Like, a lot of them would be like museums and shit, where
Yeah.
you don't learn shit in the museum really. Like,
Not at that age.
No,
like,
I can't tell you
you
one
really
thing I
didn't
learned
give
in
a
any
shit.
of the museums in Pittsburgh. But we did one where we went to this, like, some sort of fucking science lab where, like, we were growing mushrooms.
Carnegie Science Center?
No. It was like a lab. We were growing mushrooms and shit. And they put, like, I remember they put bananas on dry ice, and then they, like, shattered them with a hammer. And I thought that was really cool. But no, you never really learn anything. It's kind of just you experience something cool.
Like, I get taking kids to a museum. You'd think it would be educational, but I felt like at the age that we went,
It was just a free for all,
like,
dude. You just got to run around with your friends.
We weren't taking anything in. If anything, it was like you and your little squad were walking around together, and you were kind of like checking out the girls.
And they'd usually
the
give you
whole
like a
time.
scavenger hunt or something.
Yeah.
Like
Always a
something to
scavenger
like
hunt.
keep you occupied, keep you like focused, I guess. But yeah, now like if I walked into like the history museum, I'd actually be pretty like interested in a lot of the shit there. But back like when you're in 3rd or 4th grade, like you have absolutely no interest in World War One and the fucking Mongolian Empire or whatever the fuck you're learning about, you know?
It's just funny, like the amount of effort that goes into field trips too. Like you need chaperones, you know,
Lunches.
you gotta plan it. They had to like contact the museum beforehand, like scheduled some tour guides, you know, get people. Even the physical part of it, like you lined up, everyone had a bus. Like it was a lot.
It was a whole
just
process
for the kids to basically take advantage of the fact that you were fucking around for 8 hours.
Yeah, you just got to fuck off for the day.
I loved field trips, bro. I mean, the places I went, obviously I didn't go to elementary school in Pittsburgh, so I don't know where you guys went, but they always
you
took
probably
us
went to
some
some
fucking
kick-ass
museum.
place. Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, there's hella museums. I mean, all of Hawaiian history
Did they take you to
has
like
a
Pearl
fucking
Harbor?
museum. Oh yeah, Pearl Harbor,
See, that's
Dole
pretty cool.
Plantation. Like the
Like it
like
would
the
have been
Dole
cool
is
if we
like
took like a long trip to like maybe not DC because that's like kind of too long.
Cleveland, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I guess it's not really
Nah,
educational.
uh, we went to the Football Hall of Fame, but that was in high school. That was like an extra curricular field trip.
What?
Yeah, we
What
went with.
fucking club went there?
I don't even know, dude. We went with like Shula and Mr. Stickney. But fuck, I lost my train of thought now. I can't remember what I was gonna say.
But yeah, Hawaii, dude. Like there's some places. They took us to Dole Plantation. The company Dole makes
Oh,
every fucking pineapple.
that's awesome.
Like you just went there and they had a maze. Like you went through the pineapple maze, tried to make it out, scavenger hunt once again.
Yeah, see, that's some cool
And it's always
shit.
like fill out a worksheet, and the only way you can like find out the answers is you go through like a museum or whatever you find the answer.
We
But
went to
that was
some like
fun.
nature farm, like nature fucking areas and shit. I guess that was cool looking back on it. But again, like it was really more about just not being in school, but being with like all your homies. Kind of
Yeah,
just getting to run
that's
around
all
and
we thought about in that moment. We weren't thinking about where we were
plus
really
that
at
shit
all.
you would look forward to it because you'd have to
Oh
take
yeah,
home the permission slip, get it signed by your
yep.
parents.
That permission slip,
They'd give you a little check with like
the money,
10
yep, the
bucks,
money.
10 bucks for your lunch.
That's another thing. They wrote like a $20 check max,
Max, dude, that was an
and just
expensive
gave
field
it to
trip.
you, and you gave it to your fucking teacher. Dude, it's kind of wild to think that elementary school you had the same teacher every day for the whole day.
Yeah, for the whole
That's
year.
how it was for you, right?
Every
Yeah, yeah.
day
For
for
the
the whole
whole,
year.
yeah,
Yeah.
for a year.
Until fourth grade, yeah. Fourth grade we
Oh,
had
us was
fourth grade we had like we all had one main teacher, but we'd see the other two or three teachers every day too.
for like a specific subject, or
Yeah, so it'd be like whatever teacher you had would teach you for like say the school days like 8 hours. Like they'd probably teach you for like four or five, and then the other 3 or 4 hours would be split between the other 3 or 4 teachers for
dude,
like
but you gotta listen.
specific subjects.
So listen to this. So my elementary school in Hawaii, we had lunch obviously around the middle of the day, but an hour before lunch, they would pick 3 kids every day in the grade at random, and you'd go to the cafeteria and you'd help like serve lunch and
Oh
set it up and
God!
stuff. Dude, it was fun, bro.
Oh
Like when
really?
it was your day, like because you'd only do it like 3 or 4 times a year.
Was it
So you got to
random?
think the whole grade.
Like,
Yeah,
would you know beforehand, or they just walk in and be like, "Jack, it's your day"?
no, you wouldn't know. And especially like at that age, you weren't like it wasn't like in your mind at all. You were thinking about I don't know fucking 4th grade thoughts, but like you would just like get hand picked out 100, and they're just like the teacher would be like, oh yeah, I forgot. So today, Jack, and you're just like you like you like sit up a little bit, and
Start
then
to
you
grab
like
your
wait for like
things.
who else. You wait for like who else. They're just like Sam. You're just like and Jacob. You're just like let's fucking go, bro. This is a squad. And then you guys would walk down together, no joke, and you'd like walk in, and the lunch ladies would know when you were like gonna come. They'd be like, hey, like, which stations do you want to work today? And you get a little extra lunch, too, afterwards, and it was free for the day as well. It was just like a little thing that, like, it was such like
Would
an
you like
elementary
be
school
actually
thing to be
serving
pumped for that.
food, or just like getting shit ready for getting the room ready?
No, you were on the lunch line.
Oh shit!
Like, and then, of course, lunch comes around, and all your homies are coming through the line, and they're just like, yo! And you're just like, yeah. Putting the shit on their tray.
See, I'm surprised
But,
that was fun. I feel like it would suck.
oh, no, bro. It was something you looked forward to.
I
don't
guess
know
at that
why.
age, like it's not that bad. But like if you
I
had to
think
do
just
that,
anything
like I'm more
like
thinking like high school. That would like if you had to serve lunch
it
in
would
high school,
suck.
like that would be the
It would
worst
suck.
thing ever. But I guess when you're a little
Worst
kid,
thing
it's
ever.
probably not bad.
Exactly. I feel
Probably
like
kind of fun
anything
because you
you
get to do
did,
like an adult job.
anything that was different from day to day life, you were like, "This is awesome. I'm an adult."
Yeah. Plus,
Like it's basically what you thought.
it's like take your kid to work day type shit. Like you get to
Yeah, exactly. You
see
feel like
what
you're
the
doing like an adult
parents
job,
do.
and that was
Yeah.
fun at that time.
Yeah. For sure. But other than field trips, the other thing is when the book fair would come around. Like
Oh
I was
yeah,
never
the
a big
Scholastic.
reader, but with the book fair came like a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
fucking cool shit. Like
oh yeah.
like 2 foot
The
long
accessories.
pencils and like
Oh dude,
crazy ass erasers and like just all
posters.
sorts of
Were you ever
posters,
a
yeah.
poster? Posters were like a different level
Dude,
in the
yes.
book fair.
It'd be
You
like a
couldn't wait to see what that collection had
it'd be
when
like a
that book fair came to town.
like a Fast Five poster or like Land of the
Fast
Lost, some
Five.
shit.
They're like,
Like
oh, dude.
A Kesha
I
TikTok
remember
poster.
I remember specifically getting this Kobe one where he's like
Fuck.
dunking and he's in the yellow jersey. It's
Shit.
just like it's a fat poster too. So you're just looking at it, you're like, this thing in my room is gonna be so sick.
I know you'd be like, "Yo, mom, like the book fair is here, like this week. Like,
Yeah.
can I get some
Oh
money?"
yeah.
And she'd be like, Are you
Mhm.
gonna get a book?" And I'd be like, "Oh, like
Yeah.
for sure. Like, I was thinking about like, Harry Potter, one of those big ones. And then you show up at
One of
home,
those big ones.
and you show up at home with like a 3 foot long eraser and just all this super impractical shit.
So I'll never forget.
Like
Another
those
thing that's kind of
pens with like
crazy.
7 different colors around the sides of them.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yes. I forgot about those pens. And
Yeah.
I'd always try to put 2 colors down at once.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be a fire TikTok. Now that I think about it. Get one of those pens and like record yourself trying to push 2 down at once. Guaranteed that's something that everyone did.
Yeah.
One of those very specific things that
Or
like,
all of
everyone
them.
tried. I mean, you try all of them.
Yeah.
Never would fucking work. But then, did you ever unscrew the like tip, and then you'd push all of them down, and you'd have to hold them all together, and you'd draw with all of them pointed down. It was just like little shit like that. You were like, "This is crazy."
This
Like,
is
back then,
fucking
you're like,
insane.
back then, you'll never believe what I just pulled off.
Yo, boys, come over here. Look at this shit.
You draw the super S with all the colors.
No, the Super S was classic.
Oh my God. I used to fuck up my notebook with the super S.
I'd draw Super S's, and I'd always draw sharks. I
don't know if this is
got good at like a shark coming out of the water with its like nose coming out. So I draw like a triangle sticking out of the waves, and then a big circle in it, and I draw all the teeth, and then I draw like
The
2 little points showing its nostrils, and then I'd have like a whole beach scene going. That was always my drawing of choice.
I was always a big wave guy, but the simple one, the one that was just like go up, hit the point, come back.
Yep.
Just
I mean, yeah, that's
real easy.
exactly how I would draw a wave now.
It was like every single like border of my paper. Man, doodling was wild. Like you would just doodle forever. I can't remember actually learning in elementary school, but obviously we did because we had to know like simple math and shit. But can you recall like one single like lesson?
No.
There were hella worksheets. I know worksheets. It's crazy because like in college, you obviously just like you don't have worksheets.
Did
really.
you guys have rocket math?
What was rocket math?
You'd get a piece of paper, and everyone would have to have it face down. and the teacher would start a timer, and
The
you flip it up
timetable.
and just fucking crank them out, and you look over,
Oh yeah.
and you fucking start to get worried because you see the fucking
Oh,
nerd
yeah.
next to you just cranking them out. He's already on the
Done.
7th row, and you're fucking still on the 3rd question, and you can't figure out what the fuck 8 times 3 is because you didn't study the night before.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
fucking hated rocket math, man. I wasn't terrible at it, but I would always just look around and see other people would be done, and I'd be like, fuck.
I'm just so like anxious, like as a person in general, that like anything that was timed, I was not a fan of. Even like tying back to video games, like if there was like something that was timed, I sucked at it because the whole time I just thought about being slow.
I mean, yeah, it's just like the idea of being timed for something just like scares people. Like I could ask somebody to name like 5 NBA players, and they could do it. And then if I say, name 5 NBA players, you have 15 seconds. They'd be like,
Yeah, exactly.
LeBron, and then they'd just be like, I can't think of any, because you start freaking out when you're under time.
Tom Brady, no.
Tiger, no, fuck.
Tiger, lion, no, these are animals.
Lion, no, fuck, shit, koala.
But yeah, dude, I do remember like what's it called, rocket math.
We called it rocket math.
Good
Fucking
times,
stupid
David.
name. And
You did
AR. Did you have AR? Shit,
Is that
that's
advanced
kind of
reading?
kind of sketchy that it's called that now.
Seriously.
We gotta change that.
Everyone take out their AR book.
Yeah, but there'd be like different levels, and you'd be like, "Yeah, dude, like I'm on fucking magenta. What are you doing with that fucking green book, you little asshole? Still reading Captain Underpants. I'm over here on Magic Treehouse, motherfucker."
Holy shit, Magic School Bus?
Oh shit, Magic School,
That
dude.
show?
When the teacher shut off the lights and turned on Magic School Bus or Bill
Oh my
Nye, dude,
God.
the whole class was lit.
Oh my God. Dude, Magic School Bus was unreal. What other shows? I don't know why I can't think of like any others though.
Those
Bill
were
Nye Magic School Bus.
Bill Nye and Magic School Bus were like the two that they showed in school all the time, I feel like.
It's just crazy. Magic School Bus was trippy because you knew they were going in every time.
Oh
But
yeah,
you
they
didn't
were
know
about to do something
what challenges
crazy.
they were gonna face. Yeah. Oh my God.
We'd always get
back
like.
to the book fair.
Oh, go ahead.
Back to the book fair. It kind of, I don't know if this is nostalgic or more on the PTSD side, but I vividly remember in like 4th or 5th grade, it was elementary school, there was a book fair, and I spent all my money, and then I saw this one bookmark that I really wanted, and bookmarks are 25 cents. I didn't have any money, and that was the first thing I've ever stolen in my life. Like, isn't it crazy that I can remember the first thing I've ever stolen?
I don't know.
Because I just
like,
felt so guilty.
Yeah. I don't have a memory of stealing. Like, I've probably stolen something before, but I don't remember.
In your life?
Yeah.
You don't think you've ever stolen something in your life?
From a store?
Stolen anything? I don't know.
Like taken something from somebody? I mean, probably, yeah. But like, I've never like
intentionally, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to steal this shit.
I don't know. Like, I can't think of any like specific times. Like, sometimes I'll be in like the gas station with like one of my friends, like whoever it is, like there's multiple people it's happened with, and like we'll get in the car and they'll be like, "Bro, like I just stole these Skittles, bro." I'm like, fucking like sick, dude. Nice. Like, why?
It's little shit like that, though. I mean, like if you steal something like that, like whether you steal a $50,000 watch or a $1 bag of M&Ms, like the feeling is the same. Like, holy shit, I just stole something.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just never. I don't know. I've never thought it's not worth it, I guess. I've never felt the rush, so I don't really know.
It's not even a rush. Like, I don't even steal shit. Like, that's the only thing I've like legitimately stolen. Whereas I've like done other things where like it's technically stealing, but you know, like for example, there's like I saw something like Walmart, like there was some racist thing in a Walmart, and then I stole a bag of M&Ms. This is theoretical, like from Walmart, and I didn't feel like I was stealing. I was like, yeah, fuck Walmart. Like they owe this, they owe me. Like I do shit like that.
This is for my black brothers.
This is for you. Just, like,
you get arrested and be like, yo, Walmart's fucking racist. I did this for all those who are affected by their racism, okay? I'm a social justice warrior.
You think I wanted to do this?
Oh, I'm sorry. You think I chose to steal these M&Ms? No, I had to.
I'm standing up for those who couldn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who want to be stealing M&Ms. They can't right now. And that's why I had to do it.
There's kids that are starving in Africa, so excuse you.
Pull the Africa card.
Yeah.
You pull that on anything.
But yeah, book fair, 2006, stole a bookmark.
Your first crime.
What's Wymart? What is Wymart?
Wymart was... It was like in the fucking corner on the first floor of the elementary school. It was just like this little room.
In the corner?
It was just like
in the school?
Yeah. It was like in the corner. That's where it was. But it probably used to be like some little office, but they converted it into like a little store that sold like school supplies. So you could like go in there and buy like a notebook or whatever. And like honestly, why did they not have that shit at high school?
So have you been in Hampton recently? I went and watched a freshman basketball game over break. There's like that thing by the Augs gym. I don't know if it was there when you were a senior, but
no,
it wasn't.
I know about that.
It's like there's that little store.
But I think that's all like breakfast food and shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like snacks. But like it's kind of weird that we didn't have one of those because it would have been nice if you could just fucking run into a store and toss someone a quarter and get a pencil or whatever.
True, especially if you need it. But I guess in high school you were never like, holy shit, I need an eraser for today.
Yeah, you're like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm not going to write anything down today. It's all right. I'll be all right. Yeah. But yeah, you could buy anything. Any school supplies in there. It was pretty sweet.
How big was it?
It was tiny, dude. It was like a really small room. Like maybe like 6 feet wide, 10 feet deep. Like it was like a closet pretty much.
Like it was just a closet.
It was a walk-in closet. That's what it was. Yeah.
It was just a closet. But yeah, dude, the book fair. So true though. You'd ask your parents for money. You'd be like, I'm going to get a book. You come home with 4 posters and
4 posters. Yeah. And
they're like, where's the book? You're like, oh, it's in my locker.
Like, oh, I left it at the, my locker. I'll bring it home.
It was Harry Potter. The 4th one, the Sorcerer's Azkaban.
It was the, Sorcerer of
Wizardry.
It was something about the wizards. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was definitely wizard related.
Mom, there was 100% wizard was in the title somewhere.
What else we got? Oh, elementary school memories continue with Field Day or May Day. They called it May Day in Hawaii. Just I guess it added a little.
Is that like a low-key
flair to it?
I thought it was like a low-key Pearl Harbor joke.
Oh no! You're thinking like as in like Mayday, watch out.
Yeah.
No, it was on the 1st of May every year. So it was May Day.
Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense. No, yeah, we just had Field Day. It was fucking awesome. Bunch of outdoor games. Whole school got split into 2 teams, and then at the end, everyone's sitting at their desk back in their classrooms. They come on the loudspeaker and they're just like, after counting all the points, we have found the winner of the 2007 Wyland Field Day. And they pause for a little bit, and then everyone starts talking. They're like, fucking blue, let's go, motherfucker, it's blue. And then another kid across the room is like, fuck you, bitch, it's gold. We fucking raped you all day, bro, it's gold. And they come on, and they're like, and the winner is blue. And then half the room fucking goes crazy, and the other half's just like, fuck, dude, like fucking depressed. Like,
some kids definitely cried.
Oh, I'm sure I cried, dude, because I don't think I ever won it, dude. My team always fucking lost, and they just split the shit up randomly. And it was fucking, it was awesome though, because like the whole like it was straight school spirit too. So like if you were blue team, you would wear all blue. You'd fucking paint up blue. Like you'd go all out. Like I used to like spray my hair blue and shit. I'd go crazy, bro. But then everyone would get either first or second place ribbon at the end of it.
Oh, the ribbon. Fuck.
Participation ribbons.
Do you know what? Did you ever have a jump rope for heart?
Oh yes. Dude, shit.
Jump rope for heart.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Jump rope competition. That's all it was.
Yeah, I don't. Like, that was weird.
I don't know what part
Did
of it.
Did you get like a break at the end of it where you get orange slices and water?
Yes.
Yes.
And there's parents. They got the trays.
He's got trays of orange slices. Like, dude, make sure you hydrate. Make sure you drink out. And you just sit.
Competition's happening. You're like going, and then you like. The whole like fucking school's going, bro. But there's like chaperones and teachers walking around like monitoring, and you'd like fuck up, and you'd like look around, and you'd like you'd like go back into it.
It'd be honor system, but you'd be looking around like, all right, I think I'm cool.
Teacher from across the way is like, hey, saw that. Then like some mom like of your friend would come over and be like, here's an orange slice. Thanks.
Like,
you're like, it's the rope, I don't the handle's broken. I don't know.
Shit, yeah, bro. And you get like, wait, how would it work? You would like get, when you get people to like sign up, like pledge money or something.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
And like the more you raise, there were all these like crazy prizes, and there was always that fucking dick who took it too far and raised like $6,000 and got the fucking TV every year. And you're like, all right, fucking chill, Bridget. All right, chill. You don't need your fucking TV. You got one last year. How did you raise $9,000 for fucking heart disease? You tell me that. You are 7 years old. What have you been doing?
Like, oh, her uncle's the owner of Apple. Oh, of course. We dropped $50,000. I vividly remember, like, whoever came in first, second place was never close.
No, dude. It was always some dick with, like, $1,000 lead on the rest of the school.
And then, like, someone you knew and liked would be in second. They feel like $220.
Yeah, they'd raise, like, $200.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. I'd walk in with my 10. And I'd be like, my dad gave me.
Yeah, I'd usually like hit up my dad and like my grandparents and shit, give maybe like $20-$30. And like I think you'd have to get like $10 for like a t-shirt. Like 15 for a jump rope and a t-shirt.
Yeah. And then, dude, that's exactly how it works. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. We had hoops for heart in middle school. So jump rope for heart was a elementary school thing for me. We also had a thing for like my elementary school. Wait, does Wiley and Poth and Central, do you have mascots?
No.
Or you're all Talbot?
Yeah, it's just Hampton.
That's kind of wild.
Did you have elementary school mascots?
Yeah, because like for us, the middle school it wasn't like one elementary school fed into one middle school fed into one high school. It was weird the way it's separated. So like, you know, you could go to one elementary school and then when you went to middle school, like you'd like split up and you'd like never see some of those kids again. But then you'd have some homies, and then there'd be random kids that came in. But anyways, my elementary school's mascot was a jaguar. So we had the jaguar jog, and it was kind of fucked looking back. Like they just made you like do them half marathon, like they forced it upon you basically. And the fat kids like did not fuck with it. Like they struggled. Like it was definitely messed up, and it was all for like, you know, health and like wellness. Like that was the whole point. It wasn't a charity or anything. But yeah, they forced you to do a half marathon basically in elementary school for me.
I remember at one point, it was late. It was like at 4th or maybe 5th grade. They started this like little program, and I can't remember what it was called, but you get like a bracelet, and for every like 4 laps you did around the track, you got like a little, it's like a little foot-shaped charm for your bracelet. And like each charm symbolized
sick.
like a mile or something. And like, so
That's pretty sweet.
like some kids would come in dripping with like fucking 10 miles on their wrist. And, but like I guess that was kind of cool. Cause like I kind of remember like wanting to like go outside and run just so I could, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure you could go home and like record your activity like when you were home. But you had to get like a parent to sign off, so you couldn't just fucking rip off the system.
Which is funny because it would be like so easy to rip off the system, but back then, like everyone was such a saint back then. They were like, "Oh, I'm gonna run 2 miles, and then I'm gonna write down I ran 2 miles." Like that was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said bracelet. That just made me reminding me of Silly Band. Like, did you ever have silly bands?
Hell yeah, we had silly bands. Those were so fucking stupid, honestly, but pretty sweet.
Such an easy idea. Whoever like invented those, like
it's so stupid because if you think about it, like when they're on your wrist, they look like shit.
It's just a rubber band. It's actually worse because it's all like
jaggedy and it looks like it's fucking warped and like melted and shit. But then you take it off and you throw it on the table and it's like a little cat.
Yeah. But like every time you'd see someone with silly bands on their wrist, you'd be like, "What is that?" And then they have to like take it off and show you. You'd be like, "Oh."
There'd be fuckers wearing like 3 or 4 inches worth of fucking silly bands on their wrist.
Fuck that shit, dude. I remember like in middle school, I had a girlfriend. Her name was Chelsea, and I got the C silly band, and I wore it on my wrist, and she had the J and wore it on her wrist.
Aww.
But again, like you can't tell what letter is on your wrist when it's on there. So it was just like it's like putting like your girlfriend's name in your Instagram bio. Like it's only for you, and no one gives a fuck. Like, that's just the fact.
You remember when the baseball dicks would wear those necklaces that they thought like
Titan?
Yeah, those fucking
Titan necklaces.
Yeah, all the fucking baseball dicks would wear those, and didn't they say they like gave you balance or something?
Well, no, there were the balance wristbands.
Oh,
too.
the
they had,
bracelets,
like, a circle on it.
Yeah.
And someone would be like stand on their foot and be like, "Whoa, see how I can't balance?" And then they'd put the thing on, they'd be like and they just like go into fucking crane position. You're just like
You're like, holy shit, that's magic.
You're like, oh, how did you do that?
And then after that came like the rubber ones that have like the salt from the Dead Sea and like water from like Mount Everest or something.
Loci bracelets or something.
Yeah.
I had those up until like a few years ago. Dude.
I mean, the idea of that was kind of cool because I had water from the lowest point on the earth and the highest point on the earth.
Yeah. But I still fuck with bracelets. I've always liked bracelets. Was I talking with you about the other day though? Elite socks.
Oh, like, Nike Elite, dude.
That might be Nike's greatest accomplishment. Tricking everyone into buying like $14 pair of socks.
Oh my god, dude. I had probably 10 pairs more.
Oh, I had
20.
I had probably 16.
Yeah, dude.
accurate estimation, I think I had 16. And I'd even go as far as like
And they were
my
all at
school colors
least
at
like
the time.
if you got like a good deal, you were paying like $13.
My school colors at the time were like red and white too. So I'd have the ones that were red with the white dots, but I also had the white ones with the red dots. Like that's how into it I really was. And I always tried to coordinate outfits with my elite socks. Like how the fuck did they trick us into thinking that was sweet?
Remember Rezigs?
What?
Rezigs?
What are Rezigs?
They were the Reebok shoes with like the zigzag tread on the bottom. Look them up.
Oh, wait.
Dude, they were huge in middle school.
Oh, my God.
Do you remember those?
These things are sweet.
Bro, those were popping in like 6th grade.
Oh, yeah. You thought they were so cool. I think it's because it like resembled like you felt like you were advanced technologically.
I was going to say it's like some
Like,
futuristic looking
like,
shit.
Yeah, exactly. You were like, wow, I'm a god. But yeah, those things, the Wheat Socks, Philly bands, that was like the middle school days for sure. It's just crazy back then that no one really had phones.
Nah, dude, we had fucking. That's the thing now. Like, are there even like trends? Like, I mean, I guess there's probably still trends, but not as much for like kids.
Do you think even if there, whether there is or not,
Because like
do you think if there
elementary
was
school
a
kids have
trend-
phones now.
Do you think if there was a trend, we'd even know about it? Like, are we that out of touch with like middle school generation? Like, how would we know if there was a trend?
Social
Social
media.
media?
Yeah. That's the only way we'd know.
So I guess there
But
isn't,
like,
'cause I feel like we'd know.
like, are there popular toys still?
No. Toys?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
Oh, for children, probably.
like super popular
but
though.
definitely.
Like, are kids still playing with like
I mean, I'm
Rock'em?
sure you,
Like, do you think kids still play with Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
No.
No.
I feel like, I mean, for me, my go-to toy when I was a kid, I had so many cars.
Oh
It
yeah.
was
Wait, did you have the
fucking
carpet
crazy
with the whole
how
like
many-
city map on it?
Yes, the whole
Yes.
city. So, dude, what I would do is I'd put all the cars. Thinking about this now and saying it out loud, I'm probably a psychopath. I'd put all the cars on the map, bumper to bumper, because I had so many, and I just moved them all like an inch at a time. Like as if we were in actual LA traffic. I'm not even kidding. Like that's literally what I would do. I'd put them all on the map. And then I'd be like, oh, well, this one's an ambulance, and the hospital's down at the bottom, so, like, you've got to get down there. And I'm just moving them all 1 inch at a time, like, through the traffic jam. Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely a little serial killer-y.
Psycho shit, isn't it? Like, how crazy is that?
Like, Jack, hey Jack, what are you doing? Traffic.
Honey, your pasta's getting cold. It's been on the table for 20 minutes. Mom, the ambulance is not at the hospital yet. What do you not understand? It has to get to the hospital. It's an ambulance.
Mom, there's traffic, okay? I'll be down.
There's traffic on the 405. I had to exit onto the 6. And then when I got to the 6, of course there's that crash because of, that drunk driver that came across the lane and kind of just screwed everyone up.
She's like,
we
what
had
the
to
fuck
clear
are you
that out.
talking
Of
about?
course, the pickup truck can't get there in time. It's just the whole thing.
Did you ever have
So, yeah,
Crazy
cars-
Bones?
Mm-mm.
You didn't have Crazy Bones?
What is that?
They were like these little plastic characters, and there was like a whole game. You'd set them up in a line, and you like press on the back of them and like launch them. So like, you know how like if you like press on the edge of something like against a table, like it'll slide forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what you would do. and like you try to launch them across and knock down like theirs. And if like
Wait,
you
did
knock
you
theirs
ever-
down, then you like keep it and like put it in your lineup. It was fucking awesome. It was just like another like collector thing. Like you just collect the shit.
You know what? You know what Beyblade is?
Yes.
Like the thing where you like fucking
Yeah.
rip it and it would spin and it's in like a little arena.
Yeah,
to,
and
like,
they'd
go and
fucking
1v1
just like
with
ding,
them.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. That shit was fun too.
Yeah.
And then there was another thing I remember. It was like a playing card. You put it on the table, and you had like a little ball, and you roll
Bakugan.
it, and then once it hit the card, it would like go into like action mode.
That
or
was
whatever.
Bakugan. I never bought any of those, but I somehow
I never
ended
had
up.
any.
I somehow ended up with a few of them. So I guess
just go to
going back to
school
your
and the
question,
kids-
did you ever steal shit? Yeah, I guess I stole some fucking Bakugan because I never bought any, and
Yeah.
I definitely had some.
There you go. But yeah, the kids at lunch, they'd always fuck with those. Dude, lunch in elementary school. Like, do you remember lunch in elementary school?
Yeah, I
Kinda
remember.
Did you have an assigned table? I don't think.
I think we did. So I think there were assigned tables, but there were 2 tables in the middle of the cafeteria that were for like if your table was too full. That was just like where all like the extras went, and it like kind of became like the cool table. So like people would
That's
just
kinda
like
alpha.
people would just start like going to the extra table like immediately and like wouldn't even try to sit like with the class. And
Man,
like
that's
that kind of
kinda
just like
fucked,
became
though.
the spot.
That's kind of fucked with the intention of those tables is for like the outcasts to sit at.
No, it was just like if you're too late and there's like not enough room, like you can go sit there, I
Mm.
guess. But yeah, we
But yeah,
liked it because
school
it'd be
lunch
like kind of empty, so you could kind of spread out. You wouldn't be sitting next to some smelly fuck.
I mean, even up to senior year of high school, like lunch was so fun. Like
I had the
just like
most
the
fun.
adventures of
As
lunch.
time went on, I had more fun in lunch. Senior year, we were fucking assholes at lunch, dude. We were
It was
fucking
so fun.
launching grapes and Skittles and shit across the room. Dude, we just put we put yogurt on a spoon on the edge of a table and just fucking launch it, dude. And then we just like all like look down at our phones and like somebody would have a fucking head full of yogurt. Or grapes are nice because like you can just take a grape and literally just whip the shit out of it and it'll just like explode whenever it hits. So you just kind of have it under the table and just like real casually just like sidearm it and just like fucking clap someone in the calf and they look down and there's like just a destroyed fucking thing on it.
But yeah, super fuck, dude. Anyways,
Well, we went deep into nostalgia there. We just went on like
we went
a
through
good 20-minute ramble about like old toys and fucking trends.
any memory. We just unlocked it. I'm sure there's some we didn't hit. Please reach out to us and tell us some stuff we should have covered because I felt like we hit a lot, but
Yeah,
you know,
that
there's so
shit
much
was just
shit you
coming to
forget
me as
about.
we were talking about it.
Jump Rope for Heart was something deep.
Was it
I went into the
it
depths
Jump
of my
for Heart
brain.
or Jump Rope for Heart?
It was definitely Jump Rope for Heart.
You sure,
It was
bro?
like because I kind of like
Said it was Jump for Heart.
Jump Rope for Heart.
Just
I'll
jump.
look it up. I mean, I'm sure it still exists too. That's the thing.
I wonder if it
Jump
does.
Rope. Yeah, bro. Jump Rope for Heart. Shit, bro. The logo's new now. They have a new logo and shit.
Wait,
We're
let
out
me
of
see
touch.
it. Yeah, see, I'm right. It's Jump for Heart, asshole.
Oh, it is Jump for Heart, but look at what Jump Rope for Heart.
Yeah, but it's Jump for Heart.
Look at what it's coming out. Well, no, it says jump
Yeah,
rope
no,
for
I
heart
see
on
that
the
now.
thing.
Oh, fuck.
But
We're
yeah,
both right.
the logo is jump for heart. But this one's jump rope. I think this. But anyway. Yeah. Oh shit.
A few more just came to my mind, but we could go on forever.
Yeah. We'll just do some quick hitters.
The alphabet play. The
Oh.
pacer test.
Oh my god.
Dude, they made the pacer
pacer
test illegal like
Yeah,
a
I
year
saw
or two
that.
ago.
Everyone was like, if we had to suffer, you would too, bitch.
Did you have to run a mile?
In elementary school?
No, in high school. Or any time.
Like for wellness?
Yeah.
Like
a lot of people
wellness,
like
bro?
yeah.
When you had to put the fucking strap on, bro,
Oh, God.
fuck that shit.
The heart rate monitor, dude.
That might be the worst memory I have of high school.
It would suck, dude.
Swimming. Swimming was
dude, I didn't mind swimming.
Dude, it was just so fucking disgusting in there, and like it was freezing. Fucking freezing every time. And then you're just soaked and you smell like chlorine for the rest of the fucking day.
I remember the girls fucking hated it because their hair would get soaked.
Hated it.
And they'd be sitting in class looking all ratchet and fucking their makeup's running. Ugh.
Or they like, if you know it's a swim day, they'd show up in like without makeup.
They just show up in classes with their hair up, like yoga pants, like just already looking like a trash bag.
Exactly. Shit was terrible. Did you have to learn the Capitals song? Like Capitals of states in a song?
Delaware, Georgia, wait, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado. Wait, I can't think of the tune now though. Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon. Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Obviously, you know it.
I know parts of it.
You just said states I forgot about, and I was like, oh yeah, that is enough.
Arkansas, dude? What the fuck is in Arkansas?
Exactly.
Is that the most pointless state?
Most pointless state. I'd have to say, dude, like.
Is there Nebraska, anything in Arkansas?
What
dude?
is
Nebraska has corn.
Doing?
Corn.
Iowa has corn though.
Nebraska too.
Like you don't. I feel like we could do without one.
All right.
True. Arkansas though. What is
Arkansas,
quality?
dude? I like completely forgot Arkansas existed, and I've never met somebody or heard of somebody going or being from Arkansas.
No. What's Arkansas' thing?
What's their what?
Thing. What do they know?
Yeah,
for?
I don't know. The plains.
I think like every other state has something.
Dude.
Montana?
No, I used to always think Montana, but if you look up pictures, Montana's fucking like gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of the like most beautiful states there is.
I know people that live there.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Nobody knows anybody in Arkansas. Like, have you ever heard of like a business or anything like being out of Arkansas? Are there
anything in there?
Wait, are there any Arkansas professional teams? No.
No. I'm looking up the biggest city in Arkansas. It would be funny if it was like, what? Little Rock. I've heard of it.
Is that like the Little Rock? Or I feel like there's another Little Rock. Maybe not.
I mean, there's Plymouth Rock.
Well, that's a Little Rock. I was actually super disappointed when I saw Plymouth Rock for the first time. It's straight up like
Plymouth Rock?
It's a rock like the size of this table that I'm at. Like it's like the size of like a kitchen table.
No, dude. I thought Plymouth Rock was like a small town.
No, dude. It's like literally just a fucking pretty fucking underwhelming rock.
Like a physical stone.
It's a boulder, dude. It's just a shitty boulder, and it's like 6 feet underground, and you have to like lean over this like little glass thing to look at it. And I'm like, really? Like the fucking pilgrims landed there?
I just looked up.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They're like, the pilgrims landed here. I'm like, what do you mean they landed there? There's a million Plymouth Rocks if that's the case.
I love this.
Did they crash into it?
The year. It is literally like if I tripped on it, I'd be like, oh shit, and then I'd go about my day.
No, it's like it's a
would
big
not even-
rock, dude. Like you couldn't get your hand, like your arms around it. Like it's big.
it's like the size of this dude.
It's like the size.
of this dude.
Oh shit, it's even smaller than I thought, dude. Like, did it just shrink over the years? That's what I'm saying, dude. That thing's a couple tons.
I love the dude that just carved the year 1620 into the rock. He probably did that in like 1965.
I was gonna say that was definitely like mid 1900s.
Yeah. Fuck that. Plymouth Rock. I did not. I always, this whole time, I thought it was a small town. They're like, yeah, we arrived. Like, we discovered Plymouth Rock. Like,
dude, no, they literally like landed and they're like, this is the rock that will symbolize our voyage.
This rock right here.
This here rock symbolizes our trek across the Atlantic Ocean. We shall call it Plymouth Rock.
Yes, sir, Christopher, yes. Now what?
Now we rape and pillage the Native Americans.
This here land, this is our land now.
Am I playing a little
that
Indian
dude
now?
That dude over there, that's an Indian. They're like, nope, it's not close. They're just like, an American Indian. They're like, okay. Sure.
Well, all right, yeah.
What's your name? You said your name is Chris? Chris what?
Christopher.
It's funny imagining the Native Americans. They're just like tech savvy, like dudes that live in LA. Who are you, dude? I am Christopher.
Chris? Like
Chris? Like, can we call you Chris? Where are we? This is Los Angeles, buddy.
How are you coming up with this scenario?
I don't fucking know. It's just funny because, like, people, they really arrived to America and just did whatever the fuck they wanted. Little history lesson. We'll give you the, like, frat boy history lesson on how the fuck America became a
They showed up and they were like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why don't you guys...
What the fuck is up, dude?
Dude, why the fuck don't you guys have guns, dude?
We have something called a bow and arrow.
I think they were the...
We're living good.
Did the Pilgrims have horses?
On their boat?
Period.
I don't think so. 'Cause people died. Like, people died on the voyage. So if a person couldn't make it, I doubt a horse made it.
I feel like you could look at that two ways.
Or the horse is just stronger and
Yeah, that's what I'm
mentally
thinking.
and physically.
Like a horse is a
more.
puss. Like they can fucking endure pretty harsh
But I'm
conditions.
thinking, like, you know, true, because they didn't. I don't think they died of like starvation or anything. I think they got like sick on the boat, and that was like just game.
Because I'm pretty sure Native
the
Americans
16th
were like the first to ride horses.
I think we talked about this before, but like, if you got a common cold in the 1600s, they're like, damn, R.I.P.
Yeah, dude. Or if you like got a cut, like solid chance you're gonna die.
You like sneeze once, everyone's like, shit, dude.
Like, holy fuck,
right.
quarantine
Let's
him.
Get Get the casket. Fuck, where's his mom? Tell his mom.
Bring him around back. We're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah. Solid.
Episode 4.
We hit everything.
Nostalgia, Pilgrims,
Connection back, May Day,
Plymouth Rock, Mayflower, May Day. May's coming up. 420 for an entire month. What?
True.
I know. I want to go to Amsterdam or something.
My friends are in Amsterdam. Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be getting some social media pages going soon. But for now, you can just follow Jack on Instagram or Twitter at JackDeem22 and myself at NoelJ33. I was looking at that the other day. It's kind of funny. You're 22 and I'm 33.
But subscribe to the podcast. We are the Tube Station Podcast on YouTube.
The subscribe button will be
the video.
Right here.
Like the video. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week.
Comment, talk some shit. Tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. Yeah. Give us some feedback.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace out, motherfuckers.